Alright, YouTube, it's your favorite guru from Timu, and I'm gonna be telling y'all boys how we took these 2 trades today. Well, not 2 trades. We won 2 trades and we lost 2 trades, but our wins were bigger than our losses, so we're still green. Dang, I dropped the what's the name. We're still green today, so it does not matter. And as you can see, it seems like we're finna get that drop that I was looking for. You get what I'm saying? If we get it, man. And I'm kind of upset, right? So I actually caught 3 trades. Then I'm looking at it. This trade, but I was only in this trade for like a few seconds to see if, get my little bias. I took this trade and I was finna go to bed. So I'm like, let me go and get out. Ended up getting like $400 profit. I go to bed. Now I had this level called out. I was splatting on the screen right now. Well, I don't feel like splatting on the screen. I would have to edit this video. I hate editing. I'm just playing. Oh yeah, I edit the video. I splat on the screen right now so y'all boys can see how we ended up catching that trade. It didn't it played out perfectly. I had my levels at, I can't remember exactly. I think it was 810. I think it was like 810, something like that. It was something, or yeah, below this, it was something like that. I had my levels. I was just looking in this area, right? I was looking in this area so I can get catching for buys, right? And the reason I was going to catch buys, we had this would be a sweep of this low right here, tapping into, I don't know if it's consequent encroachment of this wick. Let me see. I didn't check this far, but I think it is consequent encroachment. Yeah, it is consequent encroachment of that wick. Sweeping that low, consequent encroachment of that wick. My bias was bullish, right? After we came down into this low, what did we have? A bullish push up. What else? Oh, lined up with standard deviation. I don't remember what levels I had or how I had the levels. I think it was something like this. Something like that had to be, or something like this. It was something. I don't remember which one, but it lined up with standard deviation. So I set my what's the name up because I was expecting it to come out sooner. You feel me? But it ended up happening at 1 o'clock in the morning. Like I don't be like in the day I don't stay up to 1 o'clock in the morning is the day I catch this trade, right? Cool though, it don't matter. Now let's go down to like the 2-minute time frame so I can show y'all boys this sale trade. I know y'all didn't even see that right there. Y'all didn't see that. Yeah, let's talk about this top tick. Now, this top tick was quite extravagant. Something. It's one of those big words, right? We had this big tick, big W right here. So I'm like, you know what? It don't matter. I'm gonna go out with a bang today. I'm gonna go out with a bang. I'm gonna catch me a banger trade. So that's exactly what I did. This lined up with my levels. I'm not gonna talk about how I found my levels because, gang, that's for my students. But yeah, this lined up with my levels. We tapped into my level. Then we had this rejection. We left the rejection block right here. So waited for us to get tapped in, like, consequent encroachment of that rejection block. Boom! It's tapped into consequent encroachment of that rejection block. And stop loss was at these lows. Why? Because look at all of these wickless candles, right? The market does not like these little thingies right here, right? So it's going to try to fix it, right? So that's why we came through, took out this liquidity. As you can see, we had a huge dump, and we came down. And then this was another trade. Me and my student, what's his name, Cam. Me and Cam were in the class. We were in the call together. So y'all don't believe me, you can join the Discord server and ask him if we caught these trades live. Yes, my nigga, we caught these live. But yeah, me and Cam caught this one, and then right afterwards we caught this one right here, right? And the reason we caught this one came through, as you can see, this is a huge week, but we took this trade before this week played out. But we had a 30-minute fair value gap, 15-minute fair value gap. Time is fractal. Y'all hear that all the time. We tapped into this 15-minute fair value gap. Tapped almost consequent encroachment of it. Then once we got tapped in, we had an SMT on the 2-minute. And we also lined up with my levels that we had right here. And I just give y'all, I just show y'all a little bit of what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. Boom, boom. All right, yeah, delete. You feel me? Just a little bit. If you didn't catch it, you ain't catch it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't catch it. You ain't catch it. But they lined up with the levels. We tapped right into the level. Boom. Got to push up entered in there, held up to these highs right here. I was not expecting us to go up this high like that, right? Like, I was not expecting that, to be honest. I'm just being honest with y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it a 100,000 with y'all boys. So if I would have held this could have been a 6, not even a 6. If I knew our target was gonna be previous days highs, right? Previous days highs, today would have been an $8,000 day, right? 8 bands. We could have made 8 bands today if I would have knew that we were going to go in the previous days highs. But hey, it is what it is. You know, we ain't catch it. Am I really tweaking? Nah. Now these 2 losses that we took. I got to fart about them. I just farted. Hate losing. I hate losing so much it got me gassy. All right, look though. As you can see, we got tipped out by the wick, man. I tried to get in for sales both times here. Like I said, it lined up with the levels. We just swept our previous day high, and I'm like, okay, perfect. You know, we swept our previous day high, higher time frame liquidity that we just took out. Levels lined up, and if we look over to our left side over here, we typing into a 15-minute order block, all right? A 15-minute order block. But I'm not really even mad that I got tapped out now that I'm looking at it, because this was just chop. So the market just wasn't marketing today, and we didn't get. I would rather, to be honest, me personally, I would rather the market just go the complete opposite in my direction or go down in my direction, right? It wick me out and then go down in my direction. Stop chopping. You know what I'm saying? Because then it's like, bro, like, how do I know chop is going to happen? You feel me? I don't. How long? Yeah, I don't. So, yeah, we ended up missing this trade just by the tick. And yeah, we ended up getting stopped out. This was, I entered in once. My first trade when we swept these highs right here. I think it was like right here or something. When I swept those highs, I entered in with 1 contract. I didn't size up all the way though, so I just entered in with 1 contract. I usually trade with 2. I didn't size up all the way. 1 contract, ended up losing $200. Slight. Okay, then we came up here, swept these highs, and broke it. This looked like a break of structure to me, or an inverse on the 1 hour. I mean, on 1 minute, right? This looked like an inverse to me. No, right? We didn't want it right now, right? And we had the SMT at these highs right here, man. It was just like a lot going on that led me to think that this was going to go down, and it is going down in my direction, right? So I'm not going to say I was wrong. I just entered on the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? Because like if I just moved my entry over just a little bit to right here, we would have been green. You know what I'm saying? Would have been okay. You feel me? We'd still been up bread right now, and I probably would have got out because the market is chopping. You know, so. Would have got out green today, but ended up getting in the wrong area. It's cool. It is what it is. We ended up losing $600. Them other 2 trades, I think I like today. Let's just look at them. So I don't even remember. I ain't gonna lie, I just woke up from a nap, so don't talk about me too crazy, okay? Too crazy. $2,000 on this trade, bam. And then this trade is like 3, I think. $6,000 a day. Wow! Woo-hoo! Let's clap it up, yo. We making moolah. You know what I'm saying? Now let me just be real. Which trade did I? This trade I didn't ride out all the way because I like I said, I wasn't expecting it to go all the way up here. You know, I wasn't even expecting to hit my full TP. I'm gonna just keep it a buck 5,000. You get what I'm saying? But it did go. So I didn't get the whole 3, but. You know, I got like 8 out of it. Still, you know, still $800, nigga. You got a problem with it, man? Shoot me back. Yeah, I'm just playing. Don't shoot me. I love my life. I enjoy it a lot. I'm having fun making these effortless videos. Do y'all like these videos? Y'all be real with me, bro. Do y'all like when I make these recaps? You know, talking about how we did everything and stuff like that. You feel me? But yeah, that's really it for today. One thing I will tell y'all boys, if you do want to, look, you don't have to purchase then from me, right? I don't tell y'all boys, yo, come purchase. If you do purchase from me, I do help you a lot. You know what I'm saying? I help you and I talk to you one-on-one a lot more. But in my Discord server, you want to join up and you might learn something new. I'm not even going to say might, you will learn something new that you never heard of. Join it. It's a free community, my nigga. Like, joining the Discord doesn't cost nothing. Now, I'm a rich young nigga. I'm just playing. I'm not rich. I'm not a TGR. But, like I said, if you want to learn from me personally, you can pay for it. I don't talk about my mentorship like that because I'm not really worried about it. You know what I'm saying? Trading is what I do. But if you do want to learn, come this way. God loves y'all boys, though. I catch y'all in the video. Peace out. And how I stop recording.